Okay, Nathan Cox here, guys. Thanks for joining us around the home. I'm just jumping right into this one here. Now, in the previous video, when I was changing out the drain pump, okay, for the Samsung washer, I said I wasn't going to do the pressure sensor, or that'd be a whole nother video. Well, looks like the drain pump wasn't the only problem, okay? It's still not, you know, it sounds great when it runs, but it doesn't run long enough. There's still water at the bottom of the drum when it tries to do the spin cycle. So I've already got these two screws taken out, okay? Yes, I skipped that part, but it was really hard to show. There's one right there, and one back there. And there are only two screws back there, okay? So I didn't have to move the washing machine. I just had to reach back there, feel them, take them off, don't drop them, okay, right? The lid, really easy. You're just gonna slide it backwards, and then take it straight off. Okay, so you can see this is a lot easier than taking the pump out, okay? We're not gonna be making a mess. All right, so this is the front of the washer right here. So this is the front right corner, okay, which is opposite of where your soap tray is over there, okay? So here it is right here. Just want to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's a little hose. This is this little pressure sensor, and it works like with vacuum and stuff like that to know the level of the water. Okay, so that's kind of really interesting. There's gonna be a screw right here we got to take off. Okay, so let's take out this screw here. So far the only tool I've needed is a Phillips screwdriver, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need like a one of those pliers here to help take this little hose off. Okay, I do have the washing machine unplugged too, just FYI. Okay, so here's the sensor. Here's a little spring clip. We're going to take that off. Oh, okay, maybe it looks like the only tool I'm going to need is that Phillips screwdriver. So let's put that hose to the side so it doesn't fall down. We need to take this bracket off. Let's go get the new sensor. Alright, now I went ahead and, you can order this one on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description down below. I went ahead and got this from a local parts store because I can get it right away. But this is a DC96-01703B, okay? And there's been there's a couple of them that have a slight differences to them, but they're basically the same. You know, whether it's a B or a C or a couple other small things. Alright, you see this one here has this extra little piece right here, and mine doesn't. So I hope that doesn't interfere with the mounting bracket, or maybe that just changes things up. Because this is the one they looked up for me at the parts store. There's actually no place for me to attach the metal bracket on this one. So that's awesome. But I've been without a washer for a week, so it's going in. Okay. So it's probably something to think about when you order it, is check the original one and see if it's got a metal bracket or a plastic bracket. Okay. Our plug still lines up exactly the same. Okay, it snaps in, the little release, it's got the spring-loaded release here on the back. So she snapped in tight. Okay. And I'm going to put this little clamp back like that. Okay, so you better believe I'm going to improvise because, like I said, I've been without a washer for a week and I hope this fixes it. Attach it to these cords here that have the foam on it. Okay, that should be just below the lid. And now it's steady, so it's not going to be flopping around, but just not going to have the metal mount. And that's it. So we got the hose reattached. We'll double check. I got the clip on, the wires on, the lid. Again, super easy. I'm just gonna drop it back in place, pull it forward. Alright everyone, thanks for joining me for that video for taking care of the washer and the water level sensor. Okay, so straight up, it worked for a little bit. Okay, I got a couple more loads, it's working again. But unfortunately, this washing machine is 10 years old, maybe a hair more. And the way they make them anymore, you don't get more than a decade out of them. I was really just hoping to get either the drain pump or the water level sensor, but the main circuit board wasn't providing the proper power and activating those things. So these repair videos are good repair videos as long as that's all that's what's wrong with your machine. And I would highly suggest if your machine is more on the 5-year-old mark, go ahead and do these repairs. This one and the drain pump, okay? But if your machine's 10 years old or past, probably should just give up like I should have done and get a new one, which I would have gone ahead and done. But I still have to make these great videos to help you guys out. So please take a moment and share these videos, okay? After you share them, well, before you share them actually, take a minute, click over here, check out, subscribe my channel, and check out my website. I got tons more videos there on just about everything. And on the other side of me, over here, there's some extra videos for you guys to watch. Thanks again so much. You guys have a great one.